Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswati Namaha, Shri Samartha Sadguru, Sainathaya Namaha. Before I start my discourse, I would like to salute the great nation, United States of America. 2-3 months back, I was thinking America is a materialistic world. But when my travel agent gave me a ticket and few dollars, I have seen in $5 note and $1 note, I have seen very clearly Government of America says, in God we trust. The government and people, those who trust in God, they are blessed. So I changed my opinion. America is the land of spiritualism also, in addition to the materialistic world. Once again, I salute the nation, United States of America, and I will start my discourse. In Sai Satcharitra, chapter 10 and chapter 15, you please see. Baba says, he is the servant of his devotees. When I can see so many Sai devotees here, when my master, Lord Sainath, is your servant, naturally, I am also your servant. Please accept the humble pranams from this Saibanisa. Today is the topic selected by the temple organization members. Sai's advice to Grihasthas, that is, married persons. I am going to talk on this subject, the reference to Manusmriti, for 2-3 minutes. I will give standards of the Manusmriti. Then I will show all of them in Sai Satcharitra. That is my main mission. Here, I will, in between my experiences also, I will tell you, in the last, you are welcome to put some questions. I will try to answer also. So, for anything, if we talk, somebody will ask you, what is your standard parameters you have to tell us. With reference to so and so, I am talking like this. Today, that is Sai's advice to Grihasthas. I have taken standard from Manusmriti. Our ancestors have framed some rules and regulations, which if you follow, the entire society will be in peaceful without any problems. In Manusmriti, the first sloka's meaning is, all living spaces of life take support of Vayu, the air, which is one of the 5 basic elements of the universe. Other categories of living life and human beings, therefore, depend on each other for fulfillment of their basic needs. For air, you need not take anybody's support. You can directly inhale. But when you are hungry, you may have to depend on your wife in the home. If you are outside, you may have to go to a hotel. If you are somewhere other place, you have to take shelter in somebody's place. And again, you have to ask for food. There you are not dependent in the way. Except air, for any other thing, you have to depend on each other. That is, Manusmriti says. In the society, basic responsibility, main responsibility lies with the Grihasthas. If a sannyasi comes, you have to feed him. If a aditi comes, you have to feed him. You have to take care of your wife and children. You may have to take care of your friends and relatives, vice versa. So, some rules and frame. So I will read that. In another sloka of Manusmriti, it's very important. We should never go empty-handed when we are visiting a king, friend's house, pregnant woman, elders, children, temple, and guru. At least a flower or a fruit should be carried to offer them. This is the basic. I think in America, very strictly people follow this. Because whosoever comes to my son's place, they brought some small gifts. And whenever they go to somebody's house, they used to take some gift. It's a good gesture. So I was very happy with the culture in America. And I would like to go for another sloka from Manusmriti. Any foodstuff not served to the guest should not be taken by the head of the family. It is said that God will be pleased with Grahastha. Observing these principles shall be blessed with name, fame, and health. You take care of your guest, you offer him the food. After taking the food, he will simply bless you. Annadatta Sukhi Bhava. When you are offering food, you can see his belly is full. Suppose if you invited me, you have given me good food, I enjoyed. Then you start giving me money, $1,000. I will feel this man is multi-billionaire. Why he is giving only 1,000? He should have given me 2,000. If you give 2,000, then I will think, why you should not give me 5,000? There is no end. But if you offer food, he will say, my belly is full, Annadatta Sukhi Bhava. And my guest, his wife has taken care yesterday afternoon, yesterday night, and I blessed them, Annadatta Sukhi Bhava. That's what, how your Atmaram, he feels hungry, then give some food. Not only to human beings, I will tell to the animals also, I am going to tell. Then another sloka of Manusmriti. A Grihastha should not repent for whatever is not there with him and should not be elated by what is possessed over and above others. If you are not having much money, don't bother. But don't compare with others. You are having $1,000 and your neighbor is having $10,000. Be happy with your $1,000. Don't get jealousy of your neighbor that he got $10,000. You try to be happy with what you got. After all, happiness is more important. You will eat 2 chapatis. Even though he got $10,000, he will also eat 2 chapatis. What is important is the contentment. You try to live with contentment in the life. This is what Manusmriti says. You should not anticipate any gain from the good done to others. If you do something good to others, don't expect anything. Do your duty. God is there to take care of you and He will going to give you reward. Suppose if you give me something, you should expect something from the God. What I can do? I am a poor man. I came all the way with the ticket offered by the Jalaram, the Shirdi Saibaba Jalaram Mandir. They offered my ticket. That's why I came. Here I came to deliver the goods containing Shirdi Sai. I am happy. You are happy. You have received it. And Baba should bless me. Baba should bless you. But in Manusmriti, he says he should face both happiness and difficulties with same zeal and vigor without any attachment. Attachment is the most dangerous. Attachment, in other words, I can say addiction. You may be addicted to alcohol and drugs, you cannot come out. In the family, attachments also sometimes, even in the old age, if you are having attachment to your children and grandchildren, you are in trouble. At least after 80 years, try to go for a detachment so that you can peacefully leave this world. Then in another sloka of Manusmriti, I would like to tell you, At times, head of the family may not have anything to offer to the guest. Suppose if I come to your house, if you are not having anything, you should not, he says he should at least offer him shelter, good words, speak good words, and serve him with a glass of water and fulfill the Guru Graha's dharma. In hot summer, if I come to your house, you might finish your lunch. Don't bother. You offer a glass of water. That will be the best thing, what I followed in my life so many times, and I advise you to follow. Then, in another sloka, it says, Runanubandhasya Pasupati Sutalaya. That means cattle, domestic animals, wife and children come to us as a result of unfulfilled obligation from our previous lives, previous janma. They part with us once the debt is cleared. Therefore, an intelligent Grihastha should not give much importance to them and treat them just as passing events. These are the standards, parameters I have shown you from the Manusmriti. Okay, it's good. You are shown the standards. All these standards are available in Sai Satcharitra or not, you can question me. Yes, with 100% confidence, I can tell you all these parameters I can show you in Sai Satcharitra. So many times you people may read Sai Satcharitra like Parayana to fulfill your desires. But how many people try to understand the deep meaning in that? I was trying reading, then automatically thought I am reading like a mechanical way. No, I must understand what is the meaning Hemadri Pant is given. So I tried to analyze and I came today in front of you with some subject. What are the responsibilities of the husband? What are the responsibilities of the wife? What are the responsibilities of the children? These things I am going to speak. I think you will enjoy it and fulfill the responsibilities. Then first, now coming to Sai Satcharitra, the responsibilities of a married man towards the dependents, responsibilities of children towards their parents, and duties of wife towards the husband are well defined in Sai Satcharitra. The main aim of this discourse is to know about the norms of the social and moral conduct that helps to build a healthy society around us. If you are good, your neighbor will be good. If you are doing something bad, your neighbor will start enmity with you. So you be good to others, others will be good to you. That is a fundamental principle you should follow. Here, Sai Satcharitra, I would like to know how many people have read. Please raise your hands. How many people have read in English, Telugu, any language? You are not read? Okay, read it. Why I am asking is, I will tell you chapter number so and so, chapter number so and so, like a mechanically. But when you go back to your home, you will note down whether that is available in Sai Satcharitra or not. If it is not there, please immediately tell me this is not there. I am going to correct myself. But 100%, what I refer is available in Sai Satcharitra, in Telugu by Patnarendra, in English by Gunaji, and Marathi Hemadri Pant. These three books only I have taken as a standard, and today I am going to talk to you. Please refer Sai Satcharitra chapter 1. In chapter 1, Baba had told to the housewife should not aspire for others' possessions. Where is this? You know that while grinding wheat in Dwarka Mai, Baba said to the ladies what he told to the ladies? Oh ladies, have you gone mad? Whose property is that you are trying to take away? These are the words of Baba. That means Baba addressed the ladies as they have finished grinding wheat and they have distributed the flour amongst themselves. They thought Baba is not having wife and children. All the wheat what we have melt powder, we share into 4 parts and take back to our home and enjoy it. Baba said, no, you cannot take this. You helped me in grinding the wheat. Take this wheat to the Shirdi outskirts and sprinkle there to control the cholera epidemic. That is Baba's intention. Then another thing I would like to tell you, Sai Satcharitra, chapter 47. A lady will have full rights on the property gifted to her by way of Sridhan by her parents. This is told in the chapter 47 of Sai Satcharitra. Sridhan in Telugu, some people call as Katnam, some people say put into Arichindi. That means what your parents will give you at the time of marriage is your property. It is not the husband's property. But you can do any good thing with the permission of the husband. And if your husband is in need of some money, it is your duty to share your Sridhan what you brought from your parents. You should not say, no, this is my papa's money, this is my mommy's money, I will not do. Don't say like that. Because in America, we don't know when your job will be there and when you will not have a job. Suppose Sridhan is there, lady wife should support the husband. If both are mutually supporting each other, then they will be having happy life. That is, Baba has foreseen Sridhan means it's a financial freedom to the ladies he has predicted in those days. A lady may give away the wealth for a noble cause like building a temple, of course with the consent of her husband. It means to say that in those days itself, Baba had foreseen that financial freedom is required for a woman. I don't know how many people agree to my point today or not. This he has told in Sai Satcharitra 47. Then we will go to Sai Satcharitra chapter 12. Baba very clearly says, a woman after the marriage should not forget her parents. Okay, your marriage is over. Chal Mohana Ranga, you have came to America. You should not forget your parents. No doubt you are enjoying in Houston or Dallas with your husband and children, but old parents are there in India. You should not forget them. This is what Baba says. In chapter 12, he told, Nemonkar's wife wanted to visit her parents in Belapur, but her husband granted her permission to stay only for 1 day. Baba interfered and advised her that she should stay for 4 days, visit all the relatives, and come back to Shirdi. If you go to India to see your parents, stay at least 1 month with your parents and your relatives, your brothers, sisters, then come back. If you cannot go every year, go once and twice, 2 years. And don't forget your roots. Your roots are from India. After 20 years, after 50 years, your grandchildren in the US, they may forget. But tell them from roots from where. So after 50 years, your great-grandchildren and grandchildren go to America from India. They will see their ancestors. That is what Baba wants to tell you people. Then, Sai Satcharitra, chapter 6 we should go. A wife should complete all the good deeds started by her late husband. If your husband started a good thing, a constructing of a temple, or some charity work, suppose if he leaves this world, the money you got, your husband, whatever he earned, everything is with you. You should continue it. That is Baba tells to the housewife. In which chapter he has told? He has told in the chapter 6 of Sai Satcharitra. We can draw a conclusion to this statement from chapter 6 of Sai Satcharitra. Amir Shankar used to perform Chandanotsav in Dwarka on the evening of Sri Ravada. After the death of Amir Shankar, his wife with Baba's blessing continued the practice. Is it there in Satcharitra or not? It is there. If you want a book, you can refer. I am not telling any lie. It It is there in Sai Satcharitra chapter 6. So these are all the ladies' responsibilities, some more responsibilities I would like to give you, which is not available in Gunanji, English translation, or Pratinarayan Rao Telugu translation. It is available in Marathi translation, OV to OV. Hemadri Pant has written very clearly, and it is translated by Indira Kher in English. There, OV to OV English translation is also there. I would like to tell something specially from Sai Satcharitra, chapter 13, Bhimaji Patil. He was suffering with TB. Baba came in his dream. He has came and asked him to recite a poem. He was not able to recite properly. And Baba has explained the poem to him. What is the meaning of that poem? It is written by the Hemadri Pant in his Marathi book and translated by Indira Kher in English. And I would like to read out that meaning of the poem, very interesting. It is for a good housewife. A good housewife, while going to others' place, should feel like stepping on a snake. If you are going to Walmart, it's okay. You can buy whatever you want. You just collect and pay bill and collect, come back without talking much. But if you go to a neighbor's house, you will spend 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours and forgetting your house. That is wrong. When you are going to neighbor's house, think twice, go safely and come back safely. Talk less, he says. She should talk less like a miser. When you are spending your miser, no problem. You should be miser in talking also. You should not talk too much. If you are talking too much to others, you are exposing yourself. So Baba says, talk less, work more. Then he says, keep your husband happy and in good humor, even if they don't have money. Suppose if your husband is not having job for 1 month or 2 months, don't insult him. Whatever you save, you try to take out and try to support your husband and keep him in good humor. Baba thus made Bhimaji Patil to speak out the virtues of a good housewife. In Sai Satcharitra, it is very clearly mentioned, and in Telugu it is not there. In English, my Gunaji is not mentioned, but this is I collected from Indira Kher, which is Ovid to Ovid translation from Hemadri Pant. Then I would like to tell, a housewife should treat a guest with honor. If I come to your house, give me small respect and a glass of water, I will be happy. You need not give me food. You need not give me any gold or silver or money. Be kind. I came all the way from India. Give some water and talk to me some good words. That is what said. And here, chapter 35 of Sai Satcharitra, this indicated in chapter 35 of Sai Satcharitra on Nevaskar's annual death ceremony, Mrs. Nevaskar invited about 100 guests for lunch. However, 300 guests arrived for lunch. Mother-in-law invited 100 and 300 people have attended. Then it was daughter-in-law was getting worried how to take care of 300 people. However, 300 guests arrived for lunch. Nevaskar's daughter-in-law was worried. Nevaskar's wife prayed Baba and then sprinkled Baba's udhi on the food. Later, she and her daughter-in-law served all 300 guests. Towards the end, food was still left. You invited 100, but with the help of Baba's udhi, you served 300 people. So, here he says housewife should treat guests with honor. Don't send an empty stomach. Give something to eat. Then Baba says in chapter 42, a housewife should serve food to the hungry, be it a person or an animal. Do you think that only guests? Saibanisa has come, so I'll offer him food. Next day, a dog may come at 12 o'clock to your house. Don't beat that dog to get away. To offer 12 o'clock, a dog has come to offer some bread, at least leftover food. That means God can come to your house in the human form or in an animal form, which I really experienced in my life. If I get time, I will explain them. Next, in chapter 42, Sai Satcharitra Baba asked Lakshmi Bai Shinde to get some bread as he was feeling hungry. Later, he served it to a street dog. Upon questioning by Lakshmi Bai, he said that even a dog feels the same hunger, just as we all do feel. Baba said, feeding the hungry amounts to feeding me. How beautifully Baba says. Feeding the hungry amounts to feeding me, the great gentleman is telling. Can you say that? No. Chinina protects Sri Ravada. I am happy, I have to eat them. What about your neighbor? Whatever who is sitting by the side of you? Can you think about them? But Baba used to think. So at least, if it's possible, offer, share your food with your co-passenger or your partner or someone. Don't eat entire food. That is what Baba says. Then Baba said, married life, the responsibilities of the housewife would be more towards her children. When kids are suffering, naturally, mother should pray God for their welfare, and the husband, the father should go to a doctor, mother should go to a temple. Mother's love towards the child will attract a God, and God will help, and father should go to the doctor. Doctor will give the medicine. So your child will be recovered. This is what Baba says. And he has given some examples the mother has taken towards the kids. When kids are suffering, naturally a mother should pray God for their welfare. I quote the following includes from Sai Satcharitra. Shyama, when his child, he was suffering some with the disease, his mother prayed Saptashringi Vani, Saptashringi goddess Vani, in the village Vani, and the boy recovered. When Shyama grown up, he has given silver ornaments to the goddess Saptashringi. Then I would like to tell a mother, the wife of a blacksmith, prayed Baba's help and the child was accidentally dropped into the fire. The blacksmith, child is in the lab, and husband was working, and she is operating this air blow, and he told, come. Immediately she got up and she has not seen the child, and child has fallen, and at the time she uttered, she didn't say Nada, she said Sainath. Nada means husband. Sainath is Lord Sai, please help my child. Baba has heard that. It is more than about 100 kilometers away. Baba heard that, and he has put his hand in the dhuni and he has saved the child. This is there in Sai Satcharitra. Why? Because it is the cry of mother. It is not child's cry. It is mother was crying. Sai, save my child. Baba heard that and he saved the child. Then Harishchandra Pitale's wife pleaded Baba to cure her son from the epilepsy. Then Babu Tendulkar's mother came to Shirdi and prayed Baba to bless her son so that he passes out the medical examination. It is there in Sai Satcharitra. Next, Lakshmi Kapade. Her son was suffering with plague and she prayed Baba to cure her son. Baba himself suffered the plague and showed her the bubbling under his armpits. He assured her that her son would be cured soon. Here Baba had gone a step further and took the suffering of himself and granted quick relief to Lakshmi Kapade's son. You pray Baba when your child is suffering with a fever or any problem, he will definitely help. At least he helped me when I was suffering with heart problem. Then, how to take care of your children? This is beautifully narrated by Hemadri Pant in Sai Satcharitra, chapter 3. Is narrated as to how a mother should take care of her children. Sai assumed the role of a mother. Only a mother knows when her child is hungry and how much to feed. She takes pleasure in dressing them to her best. However, the child does not know all about this. In the same way, Sai Mata takes care of all his devotees as per the individual needs. When your mother has taken care of you, now you are grown up, your mother may not take care of you, but Sai Ma, Mother Lord Sainath, you treat him like your mother, he will help you. That is what I would like to say. Then, in Sai Satcharitra, chapter 33, the responsibilities of a housewife is again indicated. Baba said that anybody standing before your door with a begging bowl at noon hour should be attended in a suitable manner as per your capabilities. If 10 o'clock somebody knocks your door with hunger, you should give something to eat. Madhyanam 12 గంటల వేళ, what we say in Telugu. Then, in chapter 33, Baba says, let us refer to the incident narrated in chapter 33 of Sai Satcharitra. Abba Sahib Kulkarni's wife at the noon hour offered a dakshina of 1 rupee to a fakir resembling like Sai. Then her husband came after 2-3 hours. She told Baba came and I gave only 1 rupee. Then husband told, had it been there, I would have given 10 rupees. He has said all the streets and found a fakir and gave 100 rupees, 10 rupees. That is written in Sai Satcharitra. That means he has given importance and weightage to the words of the wife, and he honored his wife's word and gave 10 rupees to the fakir. That means you should do charities. This is what we learned from Sai Satcharitra. Okay, it's beautiful. Saibanisa, you are great. You told only all the headaches pertaining to the ladies. If we fulfill all these things, what about our husbands? Is there no responsibility to him? Only the mother should take care? No. Baba says, husband also got the responsibilities. Now, I don't know how many gents are, people are sitting here. The responsibilities of the father. Now I told you all this time, father. Now the father, that is the husband's responsibilities. I am going to pick up from Sai Satcharitra and tell you. Sai Satcharitra, even husband's responsibilities are conveyed. In chapter number 27 of Sai Satcharitra, a man should not develop too much attachment towards his wife in the old age. In young age, it's all right. There is no problem. If there is no attachment in the young age, your family will not run. Old age also is required. Now I am 73. I treat my wife like a friend, not more than that. So we can understand the conclusion from Sai Satcharitra, chapter 27. Kapadde's wife. Kapadde and Mrs. Kapadde with the son, they came to Shirdi. Kapadde was having a lot of attachment to the wife. And while going after 4 months, Baba told to Mr. Kapadde, now you can go. Let your wife be in Shirdi for 3 more months. You can do your practice there in Amaravati. And after 3 months, total 7 months over, then he allowed the wife. Why? That means Kapadde is away from his wife for 3 months, so detachment is started. After 6 months, Kapadde's wife died. So Kapadde understood that anyhow permanent detachment is going to come. A trial run he has given by Baba to me, and he came to Shirdi and started living in Shirdi in the service of Lord Sainath. That means in the old age, I'm sorry, Old age, you should not have attachment to your wife, but you should treat your wife like a friend. I don't know, Shamsundar, will you agree to my point? I don't, you don't look so much old, but you are going to become old. Try to avoid attachment to the wife, which I am following just now, because I am 70. Next we will go for when to take sannyas. Okay, Saibanisa, detachment we started. I want to take renunciation, sannyas. Without the permission of the wife, even if you are 90 years old, you cannot take the sannyas. You have to take the permission of your wife. Suppose if your wife is no more, then you got every right to take sannyas. Suppose now I am happy, people are touching my feet and offering me a lot of food, giving me money, I want to take sannyas and stay in America. My wife cannot allow. So I should go back and dwell and live Vanaprasthasrama with your wife. Vanaprasthasrama means wife and husband, they should live together. Wife should cook little bit food, eat daytime, nighttime, some night tiffin, and all these things. In Vanaprasthasrama, you should not earn money. Whatever you save, you try to utilize. You should not go for the fame and the name, because all these things will disturb you to your peaceful life in the old age. Old age, if you go on thinking about your grandchildren, there is no meaning of your life. Your children should take care of your grandchildren. You should take care of yourself and your wife. That's sufficient. I don't know how many people are following this in America, but in India so many people are following. Then I would like, one should keep away, gentlemen here, young persons, I'm sorry, I have to tell this is from Sai Satcharitra. One should keep away from extramarital affairs. This is for the male members. It is clearly told in Sai Satcharitra, chapter 49. You can note down, my dear sir. Shamsundar, to tell your friends, chapter 49, Saibanisa says, one should not have extramarital affairs. Where he has told in Sai Satcharitra, I will read. In chapter 49 of Sai Satcharitra, we come across the event. It happened with Nana Sahib Tandorkar. A devotee came from Bijapur along with his family to have darshan of Baba. The lady lifted her veil, that is the burqa, and touched Baba's feet. Nana, seated by the side of Baba, wavered on seeing the beautiful face of the woman. Baba realized the situation and gently hit with his shatka and advised Nana not to be disturbed. This is very clearly Baba told. You can see the beauty with your eyes. If it is not belong to you, you should not aspire for it. Baba told, do not allow bad thoughts to creep in your mind. Thus, Baba advised his devotees to keep away from the lust for the other woman. This is very clearly told. Again, Baba emphasized the need to get greed for money and lust for other women in chapter 14. Money and other women are obstacles for your spiritual path. In chapter 14, Baba said the two things coming your way for your spiritual progress. One is woman, and other one is greed for money. To test whether his devotees are free from these two bad qualities, Baba used to send them to Radha Krishnamai's house. She was a young widow, aged around 30 years in those days. And then Baba used to ask for dakshina twice, even thrice a day. Like this, he has tested. In my opinion, wife is like a sugar. When we already have the sugar in the house, why do we have to go for extra sugar from outside? If you bring extra sugar, what will happen? You will eat that sugar and you will become diabetic. You are inviting headaches. With one wife, I got sufficient headache. Why another lady in my life? So be happy. Wife and her husband should be happy. Am I right, sir? You are the correct judge for me. Next, I will tell you. After getting married, it would be the responsibility of the husband to earn money and look after the welfare of the family. It's a husband's duty to earn money. If she says, no, I will do the kitchen work, you go and earn money, that is not fair. Okay, if she earns, you share 50-50 and run the show. There is nothing wrong in that. But lifelong I will sit in the kitchen, you go and earn, that is not correct. I have seen in America, wife and husband, my daughter-in-law, my son, both they go to office. They go in the morning, run to office, in the evening they come. Even my son, my house in kitchen, he will clean the vessels, and my daughter-in-law cooks. That's good. Even I help my wife. So, sorry, are you helping your wife? Just a straight question. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes? Good. What about Shyam Sundar?
Yes, sir.
You say yes?
A part of life.
Part yes?
Part of life.
Part of life. That's good. These are all practical things I am telling. I am not telling any Vedas, Upanishads, or Brahma Sutras and Shlokas to you. I am telling everything very simple, written in the Sai Satcharitra. People will read Sai Satcharitra 100 times, but they will never follow anything. You read once or twice, try to follow Satcharitra. And I am also facing a lot of problems, but I try to follow at least 90%, 100%. I am not successful in following it. Some of the places I am not able to follow, but 90% I follow. 10 more % he has to take care, not my headache. It is his headache. Next. Responsibility of the husband. In between, you should not stop your job. Like Gopal Rao case in chapter number 26. He resigned from the job. He spent all our money what he earned. Then again he was on the road. He came to Baba. Please get me a new job. Baba told, government job once you lost, you will not get back. But I will bless you to adopt astrology as a favorite subject for you. You forecast people's future and earn money. People say that Baba is against astrology, but I will strongly tell you Baba is not against astrology. He is for astrology, and he has advised Gopal Rao in chapter 26 to practice the astrology and earn money. Then a husband should respect his wife's words. I don't know how many people are. I myself is in trouble sometimes. There is no other way I have to respect my wife's words. If I don't respect, she will not give me food. So at least for the sake of food, I should say yes, madam, yes, madam. You also should say there is no option. At least a lady will be happy. Here, chapter 29, it is mentioned. I am not telling anything about my own. I am showing you in chapter 29. This we come across the chapter 29 of Sai Satcharitra. Let us look to Madras Bhajan Samaj members. The wife said that she could see Lord Shri Rama in Baba. Her husband, however, insulted her. Baba taught him a good lesson in a dream and conveyed that it was not a good practice to insult one's wife. Okay? Sometimes misunderstandings will come. Morning misunderstanding will become, but evening you should go for truce. Raise the white flag. Surrender. Then you will get 2 times more. If you prolong it, you are married. You are married? Yeah. Take care of your husband. He is behind you. Suppose if you fight with him in the morning, but don't fight in the evening. Okay. Daytime is all right. But evening, if you will be in trouble and he will be in trouble. I did not tell much more than that. Then Baba says in chapter 34, Baba told us to keep up the vows made at the time of marriage. Saptapadi. You will say, promise, I promise you, I will do this, I will do that, I will do everything he will do, promise, and you will do. But after one say, there is a small joke. First year, husband used to listen to the wife, whatever she says. Second year, wife started listening to husband, whatever he said. Very good. From third year onwards, both are talking and the outside people are listening. You understand? It should not be like that. Sometimes I also face, but it is a part of life. But whatever the marriage vows you have done, you should keep it up. Here he has shown in Sai Satcharitra chapter 34. See, Sai Satcharitra, Shama's sister-in-law was suffering from plague. Babaji, the brother of Shama, approached Baba and requested for help. Baba appreciated the care Babaji was showing towards his wife. Baba gave Udi to Babaji and sent him away. By this we can know that when wife is sick, the husband should at least call emergency ambulance and take to the hospital. The husband should attend on her and extend all the necessary care, even if it is midnight. If you got a facility, you call the ambulance, emergency in America, even it started in Hyderabad, India also. Then it's wonderful. You are told about the husband's responsibilities. You are told the wife's responsibility. What are the responsibilities of children? Small children, I can see they will grow tomorrow. We will become old. Now my son is 44. My daughter is 46. They also got some responsibility towards the parents. This is mentioned in Sai Satcharitra. Like this. In chapter 13, you go, Dattavatars, a native of Harda, was suffering from stomach pain. He submitted to Sai and prayed, Baba, I am not able to bear the pain anymore. I have not caused any harm to anybody. And he says, I have never insulted my parents at any time. Baba, why I am suffering from this pain? Please tell me. He has pleaded, Baba, I have not insulted my parents. If you insult your parents, definitely some problem will come to you. That is what you should know from Sai Satcharitra. Children should not insult the parents. Of course, my children, they love me, they may insult me back. I don't know. If I don't give money, my daughter may grumble. There is another story I don't want to tell. But parents should receive the love from children, and only old age will be happy. Now, from this what we come to know is, we come to know that we should not insult our parents. If you insult your parents, tomorrow your child will insult you. This is the one story there, which I need not tell, everybody knows it. Then, we also learn that we should understand the commitment towards our elders and accordingly serve them. It is obligatory on the part of a son to perform the last rites of his parents. How many children are doing? Now it is a big problem in India. Old parents are in India and the children are in America. The parents' wife or a mother or father dies, they will give a telephonic call and son will say, it will take 4 days for me to reach India. You preserve in their body in a mortuary or ice box. Then you will go and perform after 4th day. So many things, so many cases I have seen. My own sister, when she died, the son was one son was in Australia, another son was in Germany. They came after 5 days. After 5th day, on 5th day, the last rites was performed. So if it's possible, try to keep your old parents with you if it's possible. If it's not possible, leave them and daily we be in touch with them. At the earliest, you rush to India and take care of your parents. That is what Sai says in Sai Satcharitra. Next, I would like to tell, we should respect our parents' oaths and commitments and work to fulfill them and complete all the good works left incomplete by them. Suppose if your parents started some good work and by chance if they cannot complete it, it is the responsibility of the children to complete it. When you are taking their property, is it not your duty to complete their promises, what they have given to the society? You will only expect the land, jewelry, buildings, cash, everything from your father and mother once they die. Is it not your duty to fulfill their responsibilities, what they have not completed? I will tell all of you, you are in America, please go after some time to your native place. Do something good in the name of your parents to the village. I came from a village. I don't know how many people came from the village. Our ancestors are from villages. So you love your village. Janmabhoomi, go there. Do something good to your native place. That is what I would like to suggest from Sai Satcharitra. Then Sai Satcharitra, chapter 40, Bibi Dev. His wife was praying, mother was praying, God, my son should become a Tahsildar and I will do the puja. And he became a Tahsildar. And she has performed the puja. And Anadanam they have to do. The son has performed Anadanam, that is called Udyapana. That is the responsibility of the son towards the mother. Then, when father is ill, the son is duty bound to look after his father. If your father is in America, in India, at least daily talk to a doctor there and see that he gets a treatment. If he is in America, it's well and good, you will take care. But how many people are citizens? H1B, so many people are there, they cannot bring their parents. So at least talk to a doctor, family doctors, and see that your parents are getting good treatment. This is what I understood from Sai Satcharitra. In the case of Arda gentleman, he was 80 years, who was suffering with a kidney, a stone in the kidney, and the son has gone to Baba and brought the woody and mixed in the water and gave it to the father. The kidney has disintegrated and it came out. This is the responsibility of the son, is highlighted in the Sai Satcharitra. And I am going to complete my discourse within 5 minutes more. Afterwards, some question and answer session will be there, if it is permitted by the organizers here. Then, okay, you are old, you got lot of money, yourself and your wife, you got lot of money, your children are in America, they are also having lot of money. But invite them, what money you invite your grown-up children and celebrate the festivals with them. Because you got money, you got every right, duty to invite your children and make them happy. Where this is shown in Sai Satcharitra? Sai Satcharitra, you go to chapter 35, Hemadri Pant. The children are bound to come and know. Yes, Hemadri Pant, he has enjoyed the holy festival in chapter 40. Chapter 40, he invited his 5 daughters, 5 son-in-laws and grandchildren, and his only son, only 1 daughter-in-law and grandchildren. He celebrated, he invited Baba. Baba came in the form of a photograph, and they all happily celebrated the Holi. That means old parents should not forget the young children. You should call them, spend your time and money with your children and be happy. This is what Sai Satcharitra says. Wife's responsibilities, husband's responsibilities, and parents, children's responsibilities, and all these things. With all these things, I would like to thank the organizers of Shirdi Sai Jalaram Mandir, Shirdi Saibaba SSJM committee members who has invited me. Yesterday I gave 2 lectures. Today I am happy I have given a small lecture and Baba's advice to Grahasthas. With these few words, I would like to say Thanks to one and all. And please tell with me 3 times, Jai Sai Ram. I will be happy. Jai Sai Ram.
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 You are happy? You are welcome to put me some questions. Don't put me embarrassing questions about my personal life. But generally, you are welcome to put some questions. I think organizers, can I take some time for the question answer session? I think our organizers are busy. Some questions, can I get what?
Yeah.
Where? Oh, thank you very much. You can put some questions, small questions. Don't put me big. Don't ask me Sanskrit, Vedas, Upanishads, and Brahma Sutra. If you put some questions, I will be happy. Sir, again I am targeting you. Put some questions.
It's not a question, but you mentioned something about Dada Sahib Khapar Day that I don't recall from the Sai Satcharitra.
Yeah.
Next time I'll be more careful to. I don't recall what chapter it was, but every other story I could figure out.
Yeah, here,
That you-
see, because I could not elaborate, because Khapar Day, because I'm talking in front of ladies. Khapar Day was so fond of his wife, he could not leave even one day without her. By evening, his life is only wife. Baba knows that. Khapar Day is supposed to take care of the clients, he is a barrister. So, in future, a detachment is more important for him because his wife is going to die. Baba predicted. Suppose suddenly the wife dies, this fellow gentleman will become mad. So slow trial path. For out of 7 months, 4 months he has called back. He has asked the wife, husband to go back to Amravati. After 3 months, wife will join him. That means a gap of 3 months was there. And after 6 months, that means after 9 months, the wife died. Then Khapar Day could withstand the shock. That is the reason. In the old age, you should not have too much attachment towards your wife. That is what I learned, what I understood. I don't know, I could convey you or not properly. That is the reason of Khapar Day I quoted. Whereas in the case of Bapu Sahib Jog, it was different. Bapu Sahib Jog was wanted, he was interested to become sannyasi when his wife was alive. He retired in the PWD supervisor, came to Shirdi somewhere in 1910 or 11, and he says, Baba, give me sannyasa. He says, your wife is alive, I will not give you. Wait. And after 6 months, his wife kicked in the bucket, that means he has gone to heaven. Then he started crying. Then Baba says, why you are crying? No, who will feed me the food? Are Baba, 6 months back you asked for sannyasa. Today, I am ready to give sannyasa to you. Why you are not coming to me? Why are you crying? Then he realized, then he has taken kafni from Baba and he took sannyasa. So these are the 2 examples I normally quote. Shyam Sundar, would you like to ask something?
Sir, I have 2 questions.
Oh, you got 2 questions? Okay, I will give. Come here, because I got ear problem. I don't have it. My wife says put some mission. Now you ask me.
You were just telling whatever we want, we have to ask Baba directly.
Yes.
And then he can take care of us. Like when like if pizza unhealthy or something, we have to tell Baba and he will help us.
Yeah.
But then some people say, asking all materialistic things, we are becoming beggars. So he knows what we deserve. So he gives us what, without even asking, he understands us and he gives us what we deserve. So what is that, asking or not asking?
There is nothing wrong in asking. I will give a small example to you. You are married. How many kids you got? 2 kids. You love one young one, little more. Elder one, okay. He asks you a red toy. You will give him. You will buy and give him. Then you will ask a red T-shirt. You will give him. You will buy. Another day you will ask red chili. Are you going to do? Why you are not giving? Red toy you have given, red t-shirt you have purchased, red color chili is asking after all. Why don't you give? You want to eat? Will you give? So you ask, there is nothing wrong. If you are worth for it, he will definitely give you. If he forces the problem, some difficulties, what you ask, suppose if I give you $1,000 million, suddenly windfall comes, $1,000 million. What you are going to do? You will become mad. You will get a heart attack. So Baba says, $1,000 million is not good. Only $1,000 I can give. Be happy with $1,000 or invite a heart attack with $100 million, $1,000 million. What you prefer? So you ask what you deserve, and even if you ask extra, he will not give you. That much I will tell you. He says in one word, first I will give whatever my children ask. Finally thinking that they will ask only what I am going to give them. First you will ask, I want a beautiful car, he will give you a car. I want a house, he will give you that. In the last, go on asking, you will fed up. Then you say, Baba, whatever you want to give me, I will take. So he will make you to such a situation. What is worth, what you deserve, he will give you that one. So asking is nothing wrong. I asked so many times. He has given me 50%, 70%, 25%. Even today he is not giving me. But still I love him. He has given me so many chocolates. You wonder the experiences. I talked to in Dallas and somebody's satsang. 22 experiences. If you want, you go to my blog, Saibanisa.blogspot.in. My blog is Saibanisa.blogspot.in. You will find my 22 experience I recorded. It is impossible to imagine even some of the experience what I have. That made me to talk to you people. Because God, Baba has given me a work. I must fulfill it. That's why I came here all the way from India. You know that I am a heart patient.
I was doing Ganguli, so
And at 22 years back, I had a triple bypass surgery. Today I am talking. My wife is worried than me. She is keeping water bottle. She is keeping sorbitrate tablets. All things. She is my bodyguard. That's another story. Here, your faith is most important. Do any work. Yes, Baba is there, you are there. I am doing this. You will take care of me. Work with faith. Even government of America, trust in the God. You got a dollar note, you will find it. In God we trust. That's why I respect government of America. First I was thinking this is a materialistic world. No, government himself encouraging God. What else you want? So you got there is nothing wrong. You ask. You would ask 10 things. At least he will give you 5. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
You just said that like parents in India, we were working here.
Yeah.
It is our responsibility. So
Yeah.
should we leave all these and take care? That is priority, or taking our life seriously?
This is a question you are asking whether I should take Rasgulla or I should take Kara Buddhi.
Because we love our parents.
Yes, I know. Even my son, I got only one son. I have one daughter. My son is in Dallas. He is a US citizen. My daughter is an Indian citizen. I am happy. At least my daughter, when it is necessary, she attends me. I said, my son, be happy. But my son daily, previously used to call me daily when he is in trouble. Now he got married and he got his own priorities. Once in a week he calls me. I am happy. But don't forget them. If your father is sick in India, you do some arrangements for him. If you don't throw them on the road, you put them as nurse, or you see if there are good old age homes are there, very good old age homes are there in India. Money, you try to send money and go once in 6 months and talk to the old age home people. They will take care because You have to see your life. They're at the fag end of their life. You have to give them life by love and affection. At least talk to them once in a week or every day and see that proper medical attention is there and some relative at least go and visit. I don't say just ignore them or daily think about him. If you start daily think about your father, you will not work here. Your work is also important. You have to balance. But it is your duty. Suppose if you get a message that it is no more, you have to rush. There is no option. You have to do. That is said what Baba has said in Sai Satcharitra. Bhagavan Sagar case, every year he is supposed to do Shraddha Karma, he has not done. Baba has warned him, do it. It is there in Sai Satcharitra. I avoided because I thought running of time, I somehow I skipped. If I can talk on this subject for 2 hours. But I got 1.5 hours. I think I completed my time. I don't know our organizers.
You need Madhugopal.
Madhugopal. Where is he?
He is not.
Please tell that my discussion is over. What is his planning? I don't know. Okay. Amma, you Sadhava? Any doubts? Ask in Telugu, I will English. I reply in English. నీకు ఏదైనా సందేహాలు ఉంటాడు అంత క్లియర్గా ఉందా కనీసం నేను చెప్పింది నీకు అర్థమైందా నేను చెప్పి నాకు తప్పు ఏదైనా ఉందా లేదా ఇంటికెళ్ళి ఫాలో చేస్తావా ఐ ఫీల్ హోమ్లీ టు టాక్ ఐ ఆస్క్ యూ హ్యాపీ ఆర్ యూ హ్యాపీ విత్ వాట్ ఐ టోల్డ్ ఆర్ యూ సాటిస్ఫైడ్ విత్ Satcharitra? He says any question? She says no question. She is not happy. She is well settled. She understood very good. That is what I want. You read the.
Here's a question.
Shyam Sundar.
Sir, just sharing information of Baba's. Can I ask Telugu or English? Oh, okay. Sir, recently in the Shirdi in Dwarkamai, on the walls of Dwarkamai, Baba's image came on the wall, and people could see between 11 p.m. on a Wednesday until 3 a.m. Thursday. It means about 4 hours. So still, because I'm just, I got a recollection of that. I watched in, it is already they put in the internet, in the YouTube also it is there. Baba still, he is very much present. But I want to, a small question is, Baba is Baba repeating all his miracles once again and again and again to entrust, to develop faith and trust among devotees. So that till today there are millions of people who are worshipping Baba, and there are people who are contradicting Baba also. Still, Baba wants to mature them into a level where they enter the field of spirituality. So just to make them get their right path, is it a way Baba is trying to show his miracles? And even one recently, in Canada also, some people got Baba's image on the screen. It came in less than a month's views. So still Baba is quite dynamic and quite active. My feeling is it Baba is still doing this? Because Rama and Krishna, they are not doing as Baba is doing. But people still, they worship Rama and Krishna. But they have a big doubt in the one corner of their heart, whether it should be by worship Baba, or Baba is a god or not, or Baba is a human being, or Baba is a Hindu Muslim. Still so many millions of doubts are there. Is it Baba is doing all, even the latest miracles, to interest his devotees that I am still active from my tomb and I am going to help you forever. So take my path. So is it why Baba is doing all the miracles?
So, even Lord Krishna born, people thought he is an ordinary human being. He has done some miracles. Because the miracles are nothing but, suppose if I came all the way from India, just I can, do you mean say you will allow me to sit in this chair? Why this man is sitting and not talking? Because the wide publicity is given by organizers of the Saibaba Jalaram Mandir Tried to publish a very few responses, another story. It is not my bad luck. People are not attended because of so many other items. But here I am telling you, if I sit here, I should talk. I should say something about Baba. In the same way, Baba came in this avatar. He has to do something. See, Manusha Rupena, Daivam Manusha Rupena. If God, if he comes directly with 4 hands and Gada, Shanku, Chakra in his hand, directly if he comes and stand here, then everybody will laugh. Are he is from drama company. Suppose if he comes in a human form and if he says some good word, if he does some miracle, then you will believe him. To God cannot come. Now Ravana said, if he comes with 10 heads, you will fear run away. If Vishnu, he comes with 2 hands, you will be happy. If Krishna with 2 hands, you will be happy. See, to show your existence, you should communicate. God should communicate to his devotee through miracle. He cannot. So many people ask me, when Saibanisa, you are telling Baba, I have talked to you, did you tape record, did you done? Did you video recording you have done? Is it possible? It's not possible. I recorded yesterday the night something and I told people, if they believe it's well and good. If they don't believe, I am not responsible for it. See, in materialistic world, you can get proof. You can get witness. In spiritual world, you cannot prove it, you cannot bring any witness. It's your own feeling. Now wind is coming, cold wind. Can you see with your naked eye? Okay. Then you go out, the temperature is 110 degrees Fahrenheit. You can see, no, you will feel hot. So God is there in Panchabhutas, in Vayu is one. God, when you cannot see the air, even if you put a fan, air will be coming, you cannot see. God is also in the Panchabhutas. So God is there in you. You are not able to see it. So you cannot see the God, but you can feel God, and God can talk to you through a media. So miracle is nothing but a media. There is nothing wrong in miracle. If I can do some miracle, if I have power, there is nothing wrong. There are some saints, Baba used to do some, he has done 1 or 2 miracles in Satcharitra. One is Senagara Leela, and he has done Khanda Yoga. Like this 2, 3 he has not done everything so many times. Every day he has not done miracle. Every day doing miracle also is not good. And he has not encouraged miracles also in some cases. One Usha Babu, he used to give sweets to children and collect money. He used to like this sweets. Baba says, now you remove that iron cutting. Don't do. You think about me, I will give you Udi, you distribute Udi. Baba is against miracles. But if you stop miracles, who will go to Shirdi? Who will be benefited? I am a doctor. I have to put a Saibanisa, MBBS, FRCS, London or something qualification. Then only you will come to me. If I don't put my nameplate, who will come to me? What is the usage of my studying for 5 years in medical college? When I have done so much study, I must serve people. To serve the people, I have to open a clinic. If a clinic is there, one good, and I am going to meet one doctor, 26. He is #1 cancer specialist in the world, Dr. Nuri Dattatreya, you heard his name. He has invited me. I am going to give discourses in his 2 temples in New York, New Jersey. Why? I felt it is an honor. #1 specialist in the world has invited me. So like that, miracles, doing miracles up to some extent is good. Doing miracle for your survival is bad. You understand? If I can do some miracle, if I can tell you something good, but if I expect some money from you, that is bad. Paropakaram vidasariram. This body, you try to use for yourself and you try to use for others also. I think I am happy with the questions what you put. I think Madhu, can I take leave? Any more questions? No, I am ready to what you want? I know what is the time now? Is it 12 o'clock? My time is over. It's 12 o'clock. Shall I say Sairam to everybody?
Yeah.
Because evening flight I had to catch to Dallas, and God bless. It's Baba's blessings to all of you. Jai Sai.
Fine. Akshay, just stop it.
You think I know? I think so.
Hare Krishna!
I don't know.
Srinivas is my first web master. Hyderabad North inaugurated.
Last year,
Who's this?
So, before I came to US, so visiting
This one.
I came to
This one. And, yeah.
Got
Yes.